Hi everyone, in today's video we will be painting this beautiful fairy painting in simple 4 steps. Now let's get started. Check the material links in the description. In step 1 we are going to paint the purple sky. So here we have a compass. So first let's draw a circle in the center of the canvas. Take this flat brush and we are going to apply the color dark purple around the edges of the canvas like this. Gradually we are going to add more shades of purple in this place. So first we are going to apply the dark purple, gradually we are going to apply the medium purple, and then we go for the light purple. Now let's make a medium purple by mixing the dark purple and the light purple. So now let's apply the color here. So you can use your filbert brush if you feel it is really hard to paint the circle shape using a flat brush. While moving towards the center of the canvas, we need a light shade of purple. So now let's take the light purple and we are going to mix the light purple with the medium purple. So we have the beautiful transition of dark purple to light purple in this area. So this is a beautiful transition of colors. I really like this purple night sky. We should be really careful while applying the color towards the center of the canvas. So here we have the circle for the moon. So if you messed up with the circle, then no problem, we can fix it. Here I am redefining the outline of the moon using the compass with the light purple. So now we are going to apply the light purple in the entire circle. Don't just start your moon painting with a white color. Instead you can apply some base color like this. Then you can add some texture and then highlight. Then the moon will have a beautiful texture and it will make your painting really beautiful. After we finish painting the base, then we can go for the texture. To paint the texture of the moon, just take the light purple like this and take your round brush and just put your loose brush stroke like this and tap the colors. And in this place, to create the texture of the moon, we are not going to add more details, just we are going to use the loose brush stroke to create the texture of the moon like this. Adding the loose brush strokes here and there creates a beautiful texture of the moon. So you can add more layers if you want. And now I am using the color white and I am giving the color white only in the outer edges. So it gives a beautiful glow for this moon painting. And you can see I am using my round brush to carefully place the colors only in the outer edges. Once you finish painting the outer edges, then you can use the same white to paint the texture of the moon. So here we are using the same loose brush stroke to create the texture of the moon. In step 3 we are painting the trees. So here I have my round brush and I am going to draw the trunk of the tree. So first we are going to paint the trees in the distance. So here we have the color purple and first we are going to draw the trunk, then we are going to add the leaf foliage. To paint the horizontal lines I used my round brush. Now we are going to paint the leaf foliage. Here I am using my flat brush to paint the leaf foliage. If you want to paint pine trees, then you can use this method. This is really simple to use. All you need to do is just take your flat brush and you are going to use the corner of your brush when you are painting the top of the tree, and when you are painting the middle part of the tree, then you can use the full length of the bristle. Just to go from the left to right and right to left and adding some loose brush stroke like this, then you will have the beautiful effect of leaf foliage in your pine trees. I really like to paint pine trees in my painting. So if you are someone who really likes to paint pine trees, then you can check this painting, and in this painting I have used the same method. Once we finish painting the trees in the distance, now let's paint the trees in the foreground. So here we have the color black and we are going to use the black color for the trees in the foreground. So let's start with the trunk. Now take your small flat brush to paint the texture of the leaf foliage. Here we are going to use the same technique we used earlier. Once we finish painting all the pine trees here, then we are going to paint the leaf foliage. So here I have my fan brush. So here this is a hot bristle fan brush, and I am going to use this brush to paint the leaf foliage. Here my brush is really dry, so it is really helpful for me to create the texture of the leaf foliage. So if you are using a hot bristle fan brush, then you can use your dry brush, then it will be really easy for you to create the texture of the leaf foliage like this. If you don't have a fan brush, then you can definitely use your regular flat brush. Using this number 8 round brush, I am going to paint the branches of the tree here. So now let's start paint them. So you need to draw some curved lines here. Instead of painting some straight lines, you can use some curved lines. So this will make your painting really realistic and beautiful. In this painting, I am going to paint more small branches here. So I am going to use my small round brush. So here I am using my small round brush to paint the small branches here. I am using my fan brush again, but this time I am taking the color black to paint the leaf foliage. I am applying the leaf foliage only in the top corner of the canvas like this, and I am not going to add more leaf foliage using the color black. Already we have the color dark purple in the background. In the final step, we are going to paint the fairy. So I have traced the image of the fairy. You can check the link in the description to get the image of the fairy, so you can use it in your painting. So now I am going to use my small round brush to paint the outline of the fairy. So this time we need to be really careful to paint the outline. You can use your detailing brush to paint the small details here. In this fairy painting, we are not going to add more details. We are just adding the color black, and we are going to add some purple color in the wing. So that's all we have this fairy painting. And now let's paint the pattern in the wing. Once we finish painting all the outline, now just take the color black, and we are going to give the black all the entire outline. So here I am using my round brush. As the face of the fairy is really very small, so we need to be really careful while painting this area. That's why I used my small round brush here. Now let's take the color purple, and we are going to paint the wing. So in this painting, especially in the wing, we are going to add the dark color in the outside, and in the center of the wing we are going to add the color light purple. So we are going to blend them together where the two colors meet. If you are someone who really likes to paint fantasy themes in your painting, then you will definitely like this playlist. So in this playlist you can see different types of fantasy paintings with my step-by-step explanation. So if you really love to paint fantasy theme paintings, then you can check this playlist. I promise you will definitely like all the paintings. Now let's add some patterns in the wing. So this is my favorite part in this entire painting. We are going to add some patterns. If you feel this reference, especially the patterns in the wing, is really tough for you, then you can download any simple reference from Pinterest and you can use them. If you really like this tutorial, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can share this painting video with your friends and art lovers. Now let's take the color black, and we are going to apply the black in the pattern here. Then we will have a beautiful wing in our painting. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and if you find this tutorial is really helpful for you, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also follow me on my other social media platforms. Please share your opinion about this painting in the comment section. I will meet you guys with another beautiful painting with a step-by-step explanations in my next video. Until then, have fun with colors.